everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenny and I am a wedding and family photographer based in Winchester in Hampshire in England. I love looking at other YouTube videos of other professionals talking about what's in their camera bag. So because I'm actually getting ready for my first wedding of 2020, I thought that I would film and also take some photos of my equipment so that I can show you what goes into my camera bag for wedding photography. So I won't be doing talking heads for most of this video. I will cut to some slideshows and some photos and video clips of my actual equipment that is going into my camera bag. Okay, let's get into it. Okay everyone, so this is my bag. It is the Low Pro Flip Side 400. Just going to show you what goes into the main compartment of my camera bag. The first thing is this Godox LED light. This is for at night when I am filming maybe the band or dancing, anything like that, where I don't want to use my flashes. I will sometimes use this small LED light. Then I have my two tiny little Godox flashes. These are the 350S. The S stands for Sony, so they basically fit on my Sony camera. Right, on to the cameras. Here is one. My other camera, I usually carry two cameras with me. Both of them are the Sony A7 III. The lens I have on here is the 85 Zeiss Batiste lens. It's a 1.8 lens, so that means it's great for portraits. The focal length is great for portraits, and because it goes up to 1.8, or it opens up to quite wide to 1.8, it gives that lovely background blur. If I'm doing a portrait, just a kind of head and shoulders portrait, and I focus on the eyes, then the eyes are in focus, but then you get a lovely kind of blurry head and background. So I love to have the 85 on one camera body. The other lens that's on the other camera right now is a 40mm lens, and that is also a Zeiss Batiste lens. Actually, this lens is the other one that lives usually on that camera that's filming right now. I usually start off a wedding day with the 25, again Zeiss Batiste lens on one camera, and I have the 85 on the other camera. I find I like these two focal lengths because I get the nice wide angle, which is good for kind of the lots of people, candid shots, and obviously location shots, room shots, that kind of thing. And then the 85, as I said, is kind of for a more cropped look, focusing on people and portraits. And then during the day, you'll find me swapping lenses to the 40 that's on camera right now. I sometimes like to have that on when maybe in the drinks reception, something like that, where there's sort of less distortion on the edges rather than the 25. So basically when I'm shooting people, maybe group shots, I'll use that one if it's a small group, because there's less distortion in the edges. And then when I go on the couple portrait shoot, when we go off together to get those lovely romantic shots, I will sometimes change the 85mm lens for this. This is again a Zeiss Batiste lens. It's the 135mm 2.8. So the Zeiss Batiste 135, I love this lens for, say, the ceremony. If I'm kind of quite far away, then this gets closer up to the action. I also like to use this for the couple portrait shoot, so when we go off and have those lovely romantic shots together, then I'll put this on so that I'm not always sort of really close to the couple. I can ask the couple to kind of walk ahead of me, walk forward, and let them have a little bit of time to be together, and I'm a little bit further back and I can shoot them with this. Again, this gives you lovely compression, and so it compresses the background, makes it lovely and smooth. The bokeh that this gives off, the sort of the round kind of light orbs, light circles, that's called the bokeh, and it's lovely with this one. Right then, so I also have the Rode Wireless Go microphone and receiver in the main compartment, but that's only for when I'm doing any video slideshows. Okay everyone, so that's everything that goes into the main compartment of my camera bag. The only thing to show you in this main compartment is the memory card pockets. So I take 3 spare with me that go in there. And so the second part of the video is what actually goes into the front pocket of my camera bag, all the bits and pieces that go in here. These things, they are Godox transmitter. It goes on the camera and it sets off my off-camera flashes if I'm using them, say for the first dance or for the evening do. Yes, I did include this in the cutaway. It's lip balm, concealer, and very, very important, I am never ever without this. I also have a bigger pot that usually lives in my car, and this is sun cream. Never leave the house without sun cream on, and then I top up during the day as well. This is a Joby Gorilla Pod, and sometimes I pop the LED light on here so that I can kind of hold it on one hand and then take a photo with the other. Sometimes that's useful, or I can attach this to a pole or something like that for extra light. Right, what are the other things in it? Oh, the spare batteries. So this holds my spare batteries. That's for the camera. There's usually 2 in there, and then I have spare end loop batteries as well, rechargeable batteries for the flashes and various triggers. Cards. Always take cards with me. Oh yes, the 2 pouches. The white pouch has an assortment of screws and metal bits and bobs that attach to various bits and bobs that I take with me, literally, so they're spare screws. The black pouch contains all kind of emergency type stuff. It has painkillers, plasters, safety pins, oh, throat lozenges. This is a lens cleaner. I actually don't use this for my lenses because I use the lens wipes usually to clean those, but I use this for the eye cup here. If the old eye cup gets dirty, if a bit of dirt gets lodged in there, then it will think that your face is up to it and the screen will stop working, which isn't great. So I keep this, and I keep my eye cups nice and clean. Absolutely everything fits in here. Actually, I've completely forgotten 2 other things that go in there. Hang on a second. It is my water bottle. This always comes with me and goes on the outside pocket of the camera bag. If it's raining, an umbrella goes on this side. Right, okay guys, sorry, back again. My other bag is usually just a ordinary bag, what do you call those? And a canvas bag that sometimes I take in with me to the reception. Sometimes it just lives in the back of my car, and it basically has my lunch or snacks or anything cold, a bigger bottle, 1 litre bottle to drink. So I have my little one attached to my bag, but then when I get a chance, I top it up with my litre bottle, which lives in the car, or it lives in the other bag. My 5-in-1 reflector, Magmod stuff, which is for my bigger flashes, my bigger off-camera flashes. I'll show you that in a minute. The gimbal goes in there. And then the last 2 things that usually lives in the boot of my car is my off-camera flash. I have 2 of these, and on there you can see that I've already got the Magmod modifier on there. The off-camera flash units I've got are also Godox. They're the V850. Now these were actually for my Canon camera because they're purely manual. They're just manual flashes. I actually use them with my Sony cameras, and absolutely no problem with them. So there's no point in changing them for a Sony dedicated one because these manual ones work just as well, and the triggers are absolutely fine. So this is the very last piece of equipment I'm going to be showing you. This doesn't go in my camera bag, but it is a very important bit of kit that I take with me on every single session. It is the Hold Fast Moneymaker dual harness camera holder. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I do have something different coming up in the next month. So what I've got planned is that I'm going to be uploading every Sunday in the month of March. And that's going to be related to gear reviews. So if you like that kind of content, do please subscribe and click the notification bell. Those uploads will be going up on a Sunday. And so on a Wednesday, I will continue to upload my wedding planning tips videos for you. So again, if you know anyone who is wedding planning, then do please share this YouTube channel with them, and I'd be ever so grateful. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.